I know I'm cheating using this, but look, if the game's gonna do it, it's not my fault. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oop. Isn't it supposed to be geysering or something? Whoa! Okay. I'm basically a genius. It's upgrade time. What I want to do is I will go 3 pieces of armor. I'm going to go silk touch. I'm going to go regular shovel. So armor, those, pick, and sword is what I'm going to do. Okay, that sounds good. Here we go. Let's do helmet, and pants, and boots, and sword. Let's see. The fortune and regular picks have mending and can pick up ore blocks on their own. So I'm not terribly concerned about doing those. So the silk touch I think is the way to go with that. Silk touch I think I will use quite a bit for collecting leaves and things. There we go. Some serious dedication. Silk touch axe as well, and regular shovel. Okay. We are ready to take on the world. Speaking of, I mentioned it's update time, but it's actually update time. Meaning I have already updated to version 1. No, not 1. It's 26.2 now, I think, because they changed the way that the updates label, I guess. So I want to put you in there. Got a bed. I will just put that on my hotbar. And I want to find the weird looking blocks. Ooh, it's dark out. Now, because of where I am currently situated, which is about 1,000 blocks south of spawn, which is that way, I have traveled quite a bit that way, obviously quite a bit that way, and quite a bit that way. So I have gone west, north, and east. I don't think I've really gone south, so I think I'm gonna go just generally that way. Now, do I want to go over the overworld? Because I haven't seen it. Yeah, because I want to see where the new world begins, and I think that's going to be the easiest way to find that. So I'm just going to be flying until basically my computer starts to crash because the new terrain is loading in. Now, as of right now, because it's still a new update, my performance enhancement mods aren't actually updated as far as I know. Some of them might be. I haven't checked in a day or two. But, ooh, okay. That's kind of nice to know. What? It's right there. That's pretty cool. Wait, I have been here. Okay. Yeah, I think this is like one of the first days I was exploring I came to this part. Ooh. Oh man, I forgot I don't have zoom anymore. Look at this little place. Oh, it's so cool. And ponder. Okay, well. Maybe I didn't come here, because I definitely would have seen that, I think. But man, that is so cute. Little caldera sort of thing. Hidden valley. The natives aren't the nicest people. So maybe that's not a great place to set up, but you know. I got another one here. With less neighbors. Pretty cool. I also need to remember that that's here, because I want to get not Swift Sneak. No, yeah, Swift Sneak. And I need some mountains for that, so that I can actually get a ancient city underneath my mountains. For some reason, I thought that villagers traded for maps to find those, but apparently they don't. I am probably not going to check out everything I see, but that is kind of weird. Is this on the chunk? It is. Okay. I wonder if I loaded one side of this and not the other. Now, I have really not seen a whole lot about the new update, so I'm not exactly sure how to find it aside from it being in the caves. And I don't know if just flying down is a good idea. Actually, I can tell you, no, it's a stupid idea, but I did it anyway. Well, I didn't see the Cinnabon or whatever the stuff there, So we're just going to keep going. I think I saw something about there being like traces on the surface, but I don't remember. That's a big portal. This is a weird ravine. That's kind of cool. Huh. Man, one day I think I might play a world where I just go as a nomad the entire time. I think that'd be so much fun. Because honestly, for me, so much of the fun of Minecraft is just exploring. Obviously, I enjoy the other parts as well, don't get me wrong. But just, man, the exploration part is so good. Man, this is massive. I will take you, thank you very much. Frostwalker 2, or 1. I don't really care about anything else, but nice. Ooh, okay. Wow, this is almost... What? What do you know? I have never seen one this open before. Well, I'm definitely marking this one. So it kind of goes off that way, it looks like. Interesting. I am going to mark this, because this is kind of interesting. And I guess we'll just go here. 946 by 4720. Okay. Cool. I know there's one, like, right next to my house. But I cannot for the life of me remember where it is. See, I guess I should probably try to find a cave, because this is definitely new terrain. I'm not sure how common they are. So I'm not sure if there's like a biome I should be looking for. Or, like I said, I think there might be a hint on the surface. Maybe it's more common in mountains. I'm kind of just going in blind because I figured that'd be fun. What I'm kind of looking for is a cave that goes down pretty deep. That way I have a better chance of, like, seeing one on the surface, I think. That does not seem to... Well, I think I see stalactites. Doesn't seem to be in here. Well, that goes down pretty deep as well. Man, since I'm going in blind, I don't really know, like, what level they tend to spawn at. I feel like they're probably able to spawn in any level. That is a lot of lava, and I'm flying right into it. That's a bad idea. Not seeing it, though. Oh, okay. Well, at least we can check out the spawner here. Oh, that would have been annoying. Always with the zombie spawners, man. That's not a bad book. I don't need anything else in there. Sure, I'll take that. I don't need you. Gunpowder's always nice. Horse armor, sure. I'm actually kind of low on redstone, I think. And I might be low on leather, to be honest. Do I want to mark this? I don't really think there's a point because of how far away it is. Oh, well, I think we are going to leave this cavern. And try our luck in a different hole in the ground. Oh, that's a lot of baby zombies. I'm going to fly through this cave and get lost. That's what I'm gonna do. Man, look at this thing. Absolutely massive. I am so lost. Well, oh no, it just goes. And goes and goes and goes. Wow. Man, this feels more like Nether generation. That's crazy. I will take the diamond, thank you very much. I am entirely lost. This might actually be a decent way to get diamonds as well, just flying through these massive caves. Oh, there is sunlight. Okay. Somehow we made it. Well, I did get 6 diamonds out of it, so that's not terrible. Man, can you imagine if this was like a real biome, like it existed in the real world? Like you just stumble across this in real life? That'd be crazy. Like obviously there are cold places with glaciers and things, but just like giant random ice spikes all over the place. That would be so crazy to actually see. You know what? I will take a diamond. I might even take some emeralds. I will take your soup. Thanks for making me hungry. I mean, since we're here, I guess this is going to be a bit of an exploration episode. For all of you Java players, or I'm sorry, for all of you Bedrock players who have never played Java, but might, this is how you do it on Java. You line up, you back into it, you find the center of it, and then you scooch out just a little bit, so that just a little bit of your butt is sticking out the bottom of the X. And there it is. I am kind of confused now, because if that's south, then that's home. But I didn't cross a ice spikes biome, so I'm not sure how that works. I am discombobulated. Little bit of weirdness going on. That's cool. I know I'm cheating using this, but look, if the game's gonna do it, it's not my fault. Not seeing anything. Okay. Are they rarer than I thought? Is that what's going on? Looks kind of like a shallow cave, but might be worth giving a look. It definitely continues. It do go down. Not terribly open, though. Maybe... I need my lights. Thank you very much. I will take golden apples. Thank you very much. Oh, here it is. Don't fall. Okay. Let's see, I think if I can get over there, which is easy with the power of flight. All right, we found it. When I leave, I think I'm going to dig straight up so that I can see if there's any hint of it on the surface. Where did my totem go? Okay. Wow, that was a lot all of a sudden. And there's one of the little guys. Nice. I know you can feed them blocks, but I don't know what they do with it, so I don't want to give it that. Let's give it maybe an obsidian. Take the torch out. Shift. No. Is it just certain blocks? So, like, can I give it a crafting table? No. Okay. Can't give it cobblestone. I have a block of ice in here. What if I give it that? I know I keep seeing ice being used. What the heck? Do I have to do something to get them to do it? What's going on? Are they too small? Is that what it is? Because there's the tiny ones. That's a possibility. Okay. Do they drop some kind of slime ball? Unfortunately, I have to kill both of them. It doesn't look like it. I'm sorry. I kind of had to for science. That's another spawner. No, thank you. Good enough for now. Okay. Let's get back to the weird stuff. Is there a unique biome name? Sulfur caves. Yes, there is. Okay. Now, I don't think I've seen a pool of water in here, so I've not seen like the geyser stuff, which is kind of one of the reasons to come down here, isn't it? Oh, there's a bigger guy. Okay. Let's see if we can feed him a block. Do you take cobblestone? You do. Can I swap you out with obsidian? Yes, I can. Can I just take the block away? Shift? No. So it eats the block and I cannot get it back, but I can trade for it. So... okay. I'm not sure what I'm supposed to do with that. I'm certain there's a way to, like, breed them. I think. Or no, they just grow up. So, like, if I kill this one, It'll turn into 2 baby ones, and then it'll grow up, and I can keep doing that. Okay, I think that's how that works. I guess I'm just going to start collecting the blocks and hope I find one of the geysers. So I will be back if something interesting happens, but it's just going to be mining, I think so. So in the process of getting myself a shulker box of stuff, I found that there's another sulfur pool. And this one is kind of big. In fact, if I swim this way and come up here, there's at least one of those sulfur blocks. I guess standing in the fumes is what gives you the nausea. Because, like, it disappears if you're underwater. So, I don't know. I kind of tried to scour this area looking for more, but I haven't seen any others. So, it looks like it's just the one in this pool. And then if we go back up here, this is the area that I've cleared out. So, this used to be full up to there. And I think the walls as well. Oh, we got another little guy. Wait, is he following the sulfur cube? He totally is. Interesting. Now, I still don't know how to take the block out, which is kind of annoying. Like, I can swap it with something else, but I haven't figured out how to take it out. Oh well. I did find out that if they have a block inside of them, they don't despawn. So that's cool. I found a couple of them so far, as you can see. I then come down here, and we get back to where we started. And where was it? I think it's over here. There's another pool. Yes, here we go. That is this one. Okay. Also just realizing that I never actually picked up any of the spikes. Well, I picked up a couple, but it was just the 2. So this way I'll be able to find out if I can farm these, or if this is just where you get them. I still don't know. In the meantime, I think it's time that I figure out how to fly home. That will be interesting. Hopefully I can do that. No, I'm going to dig up. I'm just going to dig straight up because I want to see if there's like a marking on the surface of this biome. Kind of like the azalea bushes for the mossy biome thing. I'm hoping there is. I feel like I've seen something about there being surface geyser things, so hopefully that'll be the case. Normal cave, and then this way. I gotta say, I do like the tint that the water has in here. It's kind of like the tropical ocean water. It's pretty cool. Oh, this goes up pretty high. Oh. Well. Okay. Yeah, that checks out. Man, there are so many of you guys. Oh, they're trying to eat the block. Gotcha. So if I remove the block out of my hand, they no longer care. Interesting. What's also interesting is I'm certain that when I was mining this, I think I dropped a block on the ground. And I think one of them actually just walked over and picked it up. Yeah, like that. Yeah, okay. Interesting. I don't know why they want to be block, but that does seem to be the case. What level are we at? We are at 35. Okay. I think we're just going to go up from here. That's the easiest thing to do. Oh, so good to see sunlight again. Okay, so this is where... Hello. This is where the welcoming party is. I really thought there would be like a geyser or something. I guess maybe I just saw an example of people like building the little geyser things on the surface and just assumed that that's like a natural generation thing. I don't know. Because yeah, there's nothing here. So maybe I will go ahead and place a lodestone. Man, you're loud. Where did I come up? I think it was like here. Oh man, I should have marked that. Sulfur caves at -1253 5364. Okay, nice. And you can all go back in my bag. And now I need my Edward Sharp and the Magnetic Zeros. Eat a little snack as a treat. And home. Let me go home. Oh, nice. Okay. So that's pretty close, actually, to the trial ruin. I don't know if I've ever seen this house before. Like this kind of house. It's not ringing any bells. Is it new? Did they add structures to these? Okay, what is this? It's got a cleric in it, so it's like a church? That's so weird. Huh. Okay. Cool. Yeah, I've never seen that building before. That's interesting. Yeah, I've been trying to figure out why I thought that there would be like a thing on the surface telling me that there's going to be a sulfur caves there. And I think it's because I saw in a video someone explaining like how the sulfur, the geysers work, and had just assumed, for whatever reason, my brain filled in the context of, oh, they're looking at a geyser on the surface. That means it was there to begin with. Gotta be careful of your brain just filling in details that were never there. Okay, now with this awesome looking mountain range, I'm almost certain that there is going to be a, what's it called? Ancient city? Yeah, an ancient city in here. I would love confirmation though. So I'm going to fly around here a little bit, looking to see if there's a cave that looks like it might go pretty deep. And then hopefully just kind of take a peek. Man, this is a gorgeous place though. Okay, maybe don't do that. I'm not seeing a large opening. I'm still kind of high though, I think. Oh. There's definitely something down there. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Oop. Okay. Nice. I will have to mark this. I think I'll mark the entrance to the cave. That would make sense. Okay. Do I want to get some of this stuff now? Like the skulk spawn block thing. I don't know what I'd do with it as of right now. I mean, it's cool because you can like store XP with it, obviously. But I don't see myself necessarily using that at this moment. What to do? I'm going a different way than I came in, which is a bad idea. We are just going to fly back this way and try to make it up that chasm without bonking my head on anything too nasty. Oh, man. Somehow I made it. If I had to bet, I would say that there are probably... There's probably at least one more, probably two, on this mountain range. And we got negative 9473114. Okay. And if any of you are looking for this, I actually put the world spawn in the description. How is home that way? Oh, right, the rest of the mountain range. Okay, yeah, so just looking at this, I'm expecting another one. And then if we look at the rest of the mountain range, yeah, there might be two or three more. So we're looking at maybe 4, maybe 5. I don't know. I could definitely see it though. Oh man, do I want to get another heart? That's not a terrible idea. Oh, and we're like really close actually. It's like right over this hill. The cherry meadow is going to be like right over here. Oh, maybe we're a little farther than I thought. Got a little bit ahead of Bleh. Got a little ahead of myself there. But any second now there should be a cherry meadow. Yeah, there we go. And then, shortly after... Oh, the beautiful broadside of my barn. It's good to be home. So I want to do a little bit of testing. So I'm going to come up here and in the yard. Now, I think when I saw people doing it, it kind of looked like they had to dig the sulfur block down one. Like it was under that, like this. I don't need to do that with the rest of it, actually. So that can go away. And then the rest of the sulfur. And then we will just fill this up. Am I missing something? Isn't it supposed to be geysering or something? What am I doing wrong here? Let's try just removing the block here. So now there's falling water. There's not an actual block of water above it. Maybe add a block of water? Okay. I don't know how often it goes off. The bubbles are kind of cool, though. This doesn't seem to be geysering either. Okay. Hear me out. What if I stacked another one on top of it? Not really seeing anything. Like, no noticeable change. What am I doing wrong? Well, while that's not doing what I want it to, I also want to see if I can actually grow more of this stuff. So I'm assuming if I took the sulfur spikes, did that, I can make the sulfur blocks. Okay, that is cool. I assume I cannot craft them from sulfur back. Yeah, that makes sense. Next, I want to go up a little bit and see if I can make them the way you'd make the dripstone. And it actually sounds like lava, which is kind of weird. Just in case this is too deep, I'm going to put one over here and see if that does anything. We'll find out. So for half of these, I'm going to put the sulfur on the bottom, just in case it has to drip onto sulfur. I don't imagine that would be the case. I don't think the dripstone has to do that. But I am curious because I just don't know. So then we go in and we add all of you guys. And now I wait. Let's wait in the worst hot tub ever. Dude. This is genuinely disorienting. What the heck? I'm gonna just wait, so I'll see you if anything happens. Okay, so either the fumes are getting to me, or I just had a Jimmy Neutron brain blast. Hear me out. So we've got what's basically a hot springs, right? Because the hot springs tend to be around geysery areas. I don't know. I'm just a guy, you know. But hear me out. What if what I'm missing is heat? This sounds crazy. I hope it works, because otherwise I'm gonna look stupid. But I've got the sulfur. I've got the spring. I think maybe I just need the hot? Let's see, where would my magma be? Probably in the nether stuff. While I'm here, can I actually craft the potent? You can! Okay. Nice. I am not going to be running out. Let's make a couple more. Okay, so what if I do another one here, and this time there's a magma block beneath it? I don't feel like I notice a difference. Whoa! Okay. So, I'm basically a genius. I also jump scared myself. Oh my gosh. Ah, okay. So I figured out the mystery of the hot springs. Oh, okay. Let's take a seat. Almost there. Almost there. Woo! Do I need to be in the water for it to affect me? Is the next question. I'm not seeing dripping off of those, which is kind of disappointing. Yes, okay. I can do it even if I'm not directly underneath it. So, does it stack? How would I find out if it stacks? Let's see. So what I need to do first, let's remove that. Let's remove all of these and you. And we're going to replace this whole layer with the magma. We have 9 potent sulfur. And I think the first test, I'm just going to do 2. Oh, would you look at that? Okay. It has grown. Nice. I was kind of expecting the dripping animation, but apparently not. Any second now, I'm going to get jump scared again. And I'm going to go flying. Okay, so I don't think it went higher, but it did feel like it lasted longer? Question mark? Falsetto? Higher pitch tones? Interesting. Okay. So, was that just my imagination? That one only went once. Why is that? That one lasted longer. That one only went once. What's going on here? So what I have to do is fill this entire thing up. I would love to get, like, a platform that I could stand on or something. Because the nausea effect's kind of gross. But I don't want to turn it off. I don't think there's actually a change. I think it seems kind of random as far as which one's going to blow. Can I jump into a stream while it's going up? You can. I think I kind of flew. Okay. Where was the setting to turn off the nausea effect? Distortion effect. Yeah, let's turn that off for now just for testing. Okay, so just lasts for 3 seconds, and then the second you're out of the water, it sort of counts down. Okay, cool. I kind of like that. That's kind of nifty. I've never seen that before. I've just always had the nausea effect on. But that's what it does, huh? What does the portal do? I imagine the same thing, right? Or it just does the normal fade without the spin. Okay. I'm trying to think of any other effect that might do that. I guess it's just them and the spiders, the poison spiders. Next thing that I want to see, I left them all downstairs. Cool. Next thing I want to see is what these blocks look like. And they're various different kinds. Oh, nice. It will grow on grass. Let's go ahead and get out maybe one of you. And one of you. Give me my block back. I worked really hard on this terraforming. Kind of. I spent a lot of time on this terraforming. More accurate. Let's see. I want to get out the netherrack and mangrove. Let's do a stripped and a plank. The red terracotta, maybe. Let's go ahead and do that. So if I were to line these up right now, I would say, obviously, that's at the very end. It's definitely not a good gradient, but it's a gradient that I've got right now. Let's see what you got. It is a lot more pale than I was expecting. It does get darker. Okay. Let's just go for one of each. That goes super well with the mahogany, the mangrove. It is surprisingly similar to the mangrove. It's definitely more red. I can't see myself ever using the one with the chiseled one with a spider on it, but it's a look for sure. Let's get that away and let's check out these guys. What do we got? We got you, and you. Okay. Real question, but why is the order different? Like, why? This one makes total sense. I mean, I would probably switch the raw so that it's in the same row as the chiseled, but what? Not my game. And then next up we have the chiseled sulfur, the polished sulfur, the sulfur bricks, and sulfur. I gotta be honest, I can not think of a place I would ever use these blocks. Let me fly over here because there's a bunch of sand and I can kind of pretend like it's a desert. Maybe it looks okay there? So imagine like, I don't know, Egyptian ruins. No, not quite. I'm not seeing it. What? I'm not sure if I'll ever use these, but I guess at least I got them. The red, on the other hand, I could definitely see doing like some nice builds out of. Well, honestly, this update for me is basically just the update between now and when they put out the update that I want, which is the one that has like the autumn forest thing. So that I am super hyped for. This one, you know, I could kind of take or leave. That's kind of where I am personally. Well, I don't really have any other plans for this episode, so I think I'm just going to call it there. I managed to do what I wanted to. I figured out how to get the geyser to go. I have still not seen it grow on the sulfur. But yeah, I'm going to say thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this episode, I appreciate it and hope that you would maybe leave a like and maybe subscribe. That would mean a lot to me. But I've been Chuck Ross. I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.